Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing the very much requested, very long awaited, my tattoos and piercings updated for the year of 2017. So basically I'm going to be going through and showing you all of my current piercings and all of my current tattoos that I have for the year of 2017, obviously. Throughout the year, I don't know if I'm going to get more tattoos and piercings. I don't like to do these videos very often because I am the one YouTuber who has tattoos who gets the most hate for my tattoos. Like, out of everything that I get made fun of for, my tattoos are my number one thing. Like, people always pick on me for my tattoos. They think they're ugly, whatever the reason is, people just don't like my tattoos. So without saying much, I'm just going to be disabling comments on this video for the sole reason that I just don't want to deal with the bull crap. I am wearing a bikini top today because it's just a lot easier for me to show you my tattoos that way, rather than lifting up a t-shirt and just being all awkward about it. So yeah, I am wearing a bikini top. I'm not naked. If that bothers you, or tattoos bother you, or piercings bother you, it's best that if you just don't watch this video at all. And I'm not going to get too much in depth about each of my tattoos. Maybe a little bit, but not very much. Another thing is, some of my tattoos were done in a kitchen. I was 18 once and I did a lot of stupid shit, you know? Just, you know, roommates getting tattoo machines and being like, hey, let's fucking tattoo my body. So yeah, so a lot of my tattoos aren't $6,000 tattoos. They weren't. Some of them I got because I liked them, and some of them I put a little more thought into. So just all of my tattoos are very different. I have a great deal of different styles on my body. I have color, I have black and gray, I have portraits, I have tribal, I have, you know, I just have a little bit of everything. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of jump right into it. We're gonna start with piercings first because we already are on my face, which is where the majority of my piercings are. So we'll start with my ears. On my left ear, I have 7 on this ear, so I have 3 lobe piercings, 1, 2, and 3. I don't have any jewelry in the first and second ones right now. I also have my tragus pierced. I have my forward helix. I have 2 of them, one there, and then I also have my rook pierced. So that's what that one looks like. Moving on to my right ear, I have again the 3 lobe piercings here. I have an upper helix, a midway helix, and then I also have my daith pierced. Moving on, I don't have very many facial piercings anymore. I used to have my eyebrow and my Monroe pierced. If you can see the scars there, that's what those are. But the only thing that I have on my face are nostril piercings. So I have 2 on each side, 1 here and 1 there, and then I also have a second one right there. So 2 on this side and 1 on this side. I also have my tongue pierced. Moving on down to the body, I have my right nipple pierced, but I'm not going to be showing that on camera because that is a very private, personal piercing. And then I also have my belly button pierced, as you can see there. Those are all of the piercings that I have. If you want to know more in depth about each of my piercings, I do have certain playlists on my channel about my belly button piercing, my tongue ring, my nose, my ears, everything. So if you ever want to know more in depth about my piercings, I do have those certain playlists on there already. So now we can go ahead and get started with the tattoos. I want to try to do them in order in which that I got them, but it's been quite a while since I got my first tattoo, so I'm hoping I can remember correctly. So we'll just see how this goes. My very first tattoo was done on Valentine's Day of 2012, and that was on my forearm with this tattoo right here. It is a rose with a barbed wire and a slit through the skin. So many people don't understand the space here, but it's an easy concept to grasp, guys. Like, it's just a rose going through the skin. Moving on to my next tattoo was actually this top tiger up here, and if you have been subscribed to me for a while, then you would know this is not the original. None of this stuff right here is the original tattoo. I did have a tiger here, yes, but it was in no way this traditional style. It was a very, I don't even know what kind of style it was in, but there was a tiger here with the leaves, and that was it. That was my second tattoo, and then I eventually wanted to add to it, so I did that in December of 2012, and then as it decided to heal, it healed absolutely horribly. So this past year, I decided to totally rework it, which is what you are seeing now. Everything you're seeing now is all reworked tattoo art. Done in a traditional style. It was done by Jay Cush at Wealthy Street Tattoo. He didn't do this inside part. This is original right here. I didn't want to do anything with that because I actually like that. So yeah, that's all original, but this stuff from here is all rework done by Jay. So I have this tiger up here, and I got this to kind of represent my family in a way, like me, my mom, and my sister. I used to have a fourth tiger back here, but that is covered up. We'll get to that part in a minute. But yeah, so the tigers, I have this one up here, one down here, and one on the back of my arm. This one is supposed to represent my mom. The reason being is because she's always been like the top leader. She's just always been such a help to everyone in my life, and she was always there for me and my sister when we were growing up and when we were kids. So that's supposed to represent my mom. This tiger down here is supposed to represent me. I have always been the overprotective, very defensive, very attitude type child. So this one's supposed to represent me in the front here, kind of standing in front of my mom and sister, you know, that sort of deal. And then this one in the back is supposed to represent my sister. As you can see, this one is very calm and docile, which is very much how my sister is as well. So that is why that one is in the back there. And then up here I just have the leaves with the blue here, and it wraps all the way in the back where we have a flower. And then this flower right here is covering up a back tiger that was just horribly done. So that's what that is. And we have more leaves here. And then it comes all the way down to the ditch area and wrapped all the way around. This next tattoo is on my lower hip area on my right side, and in cursive writing it says, "Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional." This was my senior quote in high school. I really love this quote. This is one of my favorite quotes, and I really wanted it tattooed on my body, so I got it. My next two tattoos are on my stomach area, as you are seeing there. And if you don't know what these are, they're not just hearts. They're not cutesy little hearts. No, these are actually the Marilyn Manson hearts that he also has tattooed on him, and I wanted two of them, both on my lower stomach. Moving to my wrist area, we have the word jackal on my wrist, and this is supposed to represent the name of my dog, my very first dog ever. His name is Jackal. I'm sure many of you who watch my videos know who he is. He is my absolute baby. He is my best friend. He is my first dog. He has stolen my heart, so I got his name tattooed on my wrist, and he's also named after the band Jackal, which is why it is in the band's logo there on my wrist. This little piece on my forearm, a lot of people are very confused as to what the hell this is. I don't see what's so complicated about it. It is Frankenstein's monster done in Flash style. I got this done at a Flash tattoo sale that they were having, and I'm a horror movie fan. I love Frankenstein. I love anything horror, Halloween. So I got the little Frankenstein done on my wrist just above Jackal's name. No specific reason for that, I just wanted it there, so I got it there. And it's just the green and black Flash style Mary Shelley Frankenstein. So there you go. The next tattoo that I got is on my upper right ribs, and it is this star right here. And if you guys are an Avril Lavigne fan, then you know this is the Avril Lavigne star. And she also has this tattooed on her, and I wanted it super big and on my ribs because I just love Avril Lavigne. Next, on my arm, I have this quote right here, and it says, "You have all the weapons you need, now fight." And this is from one of my favorite movies. That is the movie Sucker Punch. And when I heard that quote in the movie, I became obsessed with it. It's a huge metaphor on life, I feel like you come into this world with everything that you have and fight through it and make the best of it. And yeah, that's basically how I interpreted it, at least. So that's what that looks like there. And I got it also in the Sucker Punch font. Moving on to my big rib piece here. This is on the left side of my ribs. It basically takes up from about underneath my boob to the very, very lower part of my hip where you can almost see my butt crack. A very, very large tattoo. The original piece that you are seeing is all of the skulls and the blue roses. I wanted to get blue roses because that represents hope, and that's a big part of my life is hope. You know, I just have a lot of hope for my life, so that's why I got the blue roses. And it has 3 skulls there, and just the light purple with the blue. And this tattoo is maybe a couple years old now, and then these 2 pieces that you're seeing here are add-ons. We just have some purple filigree up here, on my ribs. This is actually a cover-up piece, and then I also added some more of the blue filigree on the bottom, and then I want to maybe add either some more back here or maybe go up more with it. Not really sure, but yeah, so these are the two most recent pieces that I've been working on, and this one, I'm still calling this piece like a work in progress because I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet. I'm not sure if I want to add more or not, so yeah, but that's what that one looks like there. And then I also have a cross on my right hand here, just looks like that. This was also done in a kitchen, in case any of you are wondering. It is a hand tattoo, so you know, they do fade quite quickly. Keep that in mind if you ever want to get a hand tattoo, that you will need touch-ups at least once a year or more if you want to keep it fresh looking. Like this part, I am right-handed, so I do write with my right hand, so this part of it is faded more than this side because I use my right hand so much. Moving on to finish off my left arm, here I have a Michigan flash style tattoo because I am born and raised in Michigan, and I do currently still live in Michigan, and I have a heart where Grand Rapids is because that's where I was also born and raised. Moving on to this one right here, this is a shark tooth. I'm also wearing one around my neck today. This is also at another flash sale that I went and had done. I do have quite a few flash tattoos just because I kind of like flash tattoos. They're super cute, and you know, they don't take very long, and they're just kind of fun to get, just kind of fun to experience at like big flash tattoo days at tattoo shops. I don't know, I really like it. So I just got a little shark tooth there. I am a huge fan of sharks, so that's the reason for that one. On my other hand, I have a lightning bolt. This one has quite the story behind it. I have had this one tattooed 2 times, and I have to go back for a 3rd touch-up. If you watch my videos, you know the story behind it, but basically after I got this done, I burned my hand, and ever since I burned my hand, the ink just won't stay in, so this one is quite faded. Not really any real reason why I got a lightning bolt on this hand. I really do like hand tattoos, even though they're an absolute bitch to get and they fade like crazy, but I guess like God is power, you know, lightning is powerful. I do believe in God, I believe in hell. I'm not a Christian, I don't like to put a label on it, but I do have my own personal beliefs. So I just thought the lightning bolt kind of made sense after I got it. I was like, oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. So yeah, those are my 2 little hand tattoos. Moving on to my back, I have this one on my shoulder, and that just says Beauty Killer. For those of you who do or do not know, this is my Jeffree Star tattoo. Beauty Killer is my all-time favorite Jeffree Star song. I've been a Jeffree Star fan since I was about the age of 13 when I discovered him in Hot Topic, back when he did music. And I really wanted to get the Beauty Killer album art tattooed, and instead of getting the pink blood, I went with the true red blood there. Moving on to my neck area, I have a couple on my neck. So I have this little tribal shark on the back of my right ear. Just looks like that. I'm a huge fan of sharks, and I got this one after I went on my vacation to Florida. I really just liked the beach, and I have such a fascination with sharks that I wanted to get a cute little tribal shark just on the back of my ear, you know, just to show some support to my little awesome ocean fam. I love sharks. They're so cool to me. They're so interesting to me. I would love to go like shark watching. I don't know if that's a thing, but I think that would be super cool to do. I think it would be so cool to see a shark in person, obviously not getting attacked or anything, but like, you get my drift. And then on the back of my neck, I have a YouTube tattoo. The tattoo is to represent the day I hit 100,000 subscribers, which I was last August of 2016? No, 2015? 2015. Yeah, 2015. 2015 is when I think. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I have the little YouTube play button, and I have 100,000 written underneath it. Everyone always says, well, what are you going to do when you hit 1 million or 200,000? I'm not going to do anything because this is my 100,000 subscriber YouTube tattoo. Like, that's what it is. It's not going to change. Like, it's to represent my 100,000 subscribers that I got, because that was such a big deal to me, and I honestly do not think my channel will ever get up to 1 million subscribers, just because I don't know, I just don't think it ever will. So 100,000 subscribers was just through the moon, amazing, exciting to me. So hopefully you can see that there. Just a little red YouTube button with 100,000 written underneath it. Okay, so I think that's everything on my neck, arms, and torso area. I'm pretty sure. I really hope I'm not forgetting any. We just have 3 more left, and those are on my legs, so I'll go ahead and show you those next. Okay, so this first tattoo that you're seeing on my right thigh is a portrait of the beautiful Miss Marilyn Monroe. It is done in black and gray, and I got this done on June 1st of 2016, which was her 90th birthday. Moving on to my left leg, this is on my calf area. I have a black and gray portrait of Michael Myers. This is hands down my all-time favorite tattoo that I have. I am, like I said, a huge Halloween and huge horror movie fan. John Carpenter's Halloween is my all-time favorite movie as far as horror movies go, so I wanted to get the post-production picture of Michael Myers tattooed on my calf. And then of course the one on my foot, which is the Avenged Sevenfold Death Bat with a little pink bow on it. Avenged Sevenfold is of course one of my favorite bands. So I've had this one done for about 4 years now, so it could use a touch-up because it is on the foot, but again, it's the Death Bat, so I mean there's so many different looks of it. I think it looks fine, but you never know. And this tattoo hurt like a bitch, in case any of you are wondering and want to get a foot tattoo. Don't fucking do it, because it hurts really bad. And I'm really glad I did a double check because I almost forgot this little guy down here. This is on my left ankle, just a little tiny flash skull there, really super cute. I love this tattoo as well. It's really small and dainty, just a really perfect ankle tattoo. Again, I got this one at another flash sale that my shop was having. Okay everybody, so that is everything for my updated tattoos and piercings for 2017. Let's hope. I do have quite a few. I don't know when my next one is going to be. Obviously, I have plans. When you get tattoos, you are always thinking of different plans for, you know, future tattoos and things like that. But as of right now, I'm probably not going to get any for at least a few months. Of course, if I do end up getting more tattoos done in the future, I do always try to record them and make videos of them on my channel. So if you want to see those kind of things and you like those kind of videos, just make sure you go down and subscribe and follow me on my social media, which is always in the description box, so you have very easy access to everything. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. If this is your first video of mine that you are seeing, hi, I want to welcome you to my channel, and I also want to encourage you to go down and subscribe as well so you don't miss out on future videos. But yeah, as always, I will see you guys very soon in my next video. I love you guys. Bye!